Well, now, on Friday it was announced that the Canon Film Company have acquired Screen Entertainment, formerly Thorn EMI Screen Entertainment. They tried to do this 5 months ago, but were pipped by a management buyout. But the deal ended with an Australian, Alan Bond, buying the company, and now he's sold it to Canon. What makes this of interest to everyone, and not just stock market speculators, is the fact that Canon have acquired 287 cinema screens, Elstree Film Studios, and a library of more than 2,000 films. In other words, this deal will profoundly affect the films that are made in this country and that are shown in the cinemas in this country. At the moment, Canon already own a chain of cinemas and produce approximately 30 films a year. Here are some of their upcoming releases.
Now make it now! Go for it!
You gotta come back!
Go for it, sucker! Come on!
I can't watch this.
Then sit down!
You better go. I think it's better that you go right now.
May, I wish you'd make up your mind.
I got somebody coming here to get me.
Here?
Yeah, here. And where you think they're gonna come?
Who you been seeing?
Come near me! Don't even think about it.
Well, I have with me now Menacham Golan and Yoram Globus, the chairman and president of Canon. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
The first question, I suppose, is what does your takeover mean as far as the cinema-going public is concerned?
Well, I do believe that they will, in the next coming years, will see better movies, better programming, will sit in better chairs, will visit nicer and cleaner toilets in the cinema, will pay less for their tickets, and will have more fun with the cinema entertainment. And I think for the industry, Britain will see more movies, international and British film, produced here.
Well, this sounds positively utopian. How are you going to manage this, Mr. Globus?
I think when we came 4 years ago and we acquired the classic chain from Lord Grade, everybody said that in 6 months it will be supermarkets and no cinema. Nobody had hoped that England will maintain cinemas. And the famous story is that Michael Winner, a director of us, was called by Tom Nicholas, the head of Warner Columbia EMI distribution at that time. And he said to Michael Winner, what the boys are doing, you know, they will be bankrupt in 6 months, I'm laughing at them. After 6 months, after we started to renovate the cinemas, etc., Michael Winner called Tom Nicholas again. He said, what are you saying now? He said, I've stopped laughing. The thing is that the public in England loves cinema. They want to go to cinema. But the chain over the years did not put money into the cinema, back into the cinema. And the public revenge. They want to go to uncomfortable chairs, clean cinema, a smiling usherette, you know. And I think that this is, we love cinema, Menachem and myself, and we are going to deliver it. And we proved in the last 4 years that we delivered in the classic. We took a chain which was on the verge of bankruptcy, and it's now a very profitable chain.
Good. Now, why have you chosen to do that here in England? Because, as far as I could gather, you had actually established your headquarters in Hollywood. Now, are your headquarters still there, or are you coming back here?
No, the headquarters of the company in production is still in Hollywood. Well, Britain is a country, we think, one of the most important cinema production companies in the world. Some of the best movies ever came from Britain. It has a tradition of cinema. I studied here in school, in the Old Vic School, theater and drama, and Yoram is in love with British movies. So over the years, we really hope that one day we'll be able to come into the British cinema as to achieve something for our company.
Well, that being so, why do you think it was that a few months ago, when Thorn EMI first came on the market, there was tremendous opposition to you two taking the company over from other independent film producers in this country, and there is still a little bit of uncertainty and worry among them. A, why are they worried, and B, do they have cause to worry?
First of all, I don't think that there is any more uncertainty. in the community, in the film community in England. In last November, the uncertainty was very simple reason. Menachem and Yoram, we are not going with flags. After we were smeared, we put the famous 7-page ad in the Screen International, which we said what we did in England in the last 4 years. We brought to England, as an American company, between production, distribution, and exhibition, 50 million pounds, while major companies like EMI, take EMI, British company, most of their production was American production, and they took money out of the country. I don't think that we should be criticized for that, because if somebody will offer to bring, to my old country, Israel, 50 million pounds to invest, I will welcome them with orchestra.
What about the cinemas there? Because there are going to be certain places, I imagine, where there's a classic and an ABC side by side. Now, you now own them both. Are you going to close one down?
You see, this is your mistake, and everybody's mistake. Classic does not compete with ABC. Maybe in 3-4 cases. That's all. And we are not going to close them down.
They are all going to be called Canon cinemas. The only difference will be the change of the name in the marquee.
And the quality.
And the quality of the cinema itself, of the technical sides, and of the programming. But we do, for every screen that we will have to close down because of, let's say in a city there is a cinema, near a cinema, one is in lousy condition. If we close a screen, we shall open immediately 2 other screens in other cities.
What has happened that you have now got so big? Because I was in Hollywood only a couple of weeks ago, and somebody there said that Canon was now just about the biggest company in the business in the Western world. How did you do this?
I'll start by that Canon is the only company who loves cinema. It starts with Menachem and myself. We don't have other hobbies. Cinema is our life. Day, night, Saturday or Sunday. We are at the office. We are in movies. We have 2 hours, we go to the cinema to see a movie. And we don't go to our private screening room. We go with the public to learn.
We are movie lovers. It's a love story. It's a very big love story between us and the cinema. And we do not play tennis. Look at me. I don't, I'm sorry. But I make movies.
Well, it's nice to hear a happy ending to a love story. And indeed, I hope it will turn out to be a happy ending for all of us. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.